anything like that, it would be a nightmare for kids and accidents.
He also doesn't know how this project can be done without impacting people's property.
What they'll get at the end is a smaller yard and more cars closer to their homes. So lose-lose for people who have properties that will be affected.
Nothing has been decided on this intersection yet. The city said that they're hosting 3 open houses to further talk about it and hear from the public. And people I talked to said they're definitely going to be there. In Oakwood, Kayla McDermott, News Center 7.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
Robert, it has been hot the last few days, but we're about to see our first 90-degree day.
That is correct. We are forecasting our first 90-degree day tomorrow. And if we make it, it'll be the first since last summer. And of course, hopefully you're aware of how much hotter it can get inside your vehicle. Anyway, as we move into the day tomorrow, even if it reaches 90 degrees, those sun's rays are going into the car, and it's almost like a greenhouse to where it heats up really quickly. I mean, you're looking at 109 degrees after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 119, 30 minutes, 124. And if you're outside, the car is outside for an hour, especially without tinted windows, 133 degrees. So don't leave Fido, don't leave children in the car, especially when it's hot outside. It's very, very dangerous. It heats up really quickly. Now, into tomorrow, you're looking at temperatures in the upper 80s. It's not like we're going to stay 90 degrees all day. Most of the day will be in the 80s, but it'll certainly reach 90 degrees at least tomorrow and perhaps even some of the days to follow. Now, we're forecasting a high of 90 on Thursday, 91 on Friday, 91 on Saturday. As far as records go, back to 1935 at the airport, we could be looking at meeting or even breaking some record highs. Now, I don't think tomorrow, with a high of 90 forecast for tomorrow, 93 is a little bit of a bar. Now, Friday, 91, the record's 92. That's a little bit closer. Right now, Saturday, forecasting a high of 91. The highest temperature on that day, 90 degrees, set back in 2020. So we'll have to see. Outside, it is quiet. We're not looking at any rain. It's still pretty warm. 70 degrees in Richmond. Xenia is at 71. Dayton, 76 degrees. So it is mild, but we didn't see any rainfall. Now, Liberty actually registered a 1/10 of an inch. Now, there were a few little sprinkles out toward Indiana, but at least in the last 24 hours or so, we have been dry. And as I mentioned, it's likely going to be the 8th driest May on record, because I highly doubt we're going to see any rain at the airport the next 40 minutes or so. We're looking at some mainly clear skies actually across much of the Buckeye State. You can see a few clouds off toward the west, and whatever showers and even a few thunderstorms that they did have, they're even starting to fizzle out. So things are quiet, mainly because this area of high pressure. Areas of high pressure usually associated with nice weather like we're seeing now, and this is actually a little bit closer to Ohio than it was yesterday. So we did have a few sprinkles yesterday in some spots, but the fact that it's closer, it's really dominating our weather pattern now. And so you can see here, moving into the overnight hours, we're looking pretty dry. Moving into Friday, even, we're looking pretty dry there as well. So really not expecting any rain, just the heat, the sunshine. But we do see a little bit of relief moving into next week. Not a lot, but we are less hot as we start the week off. So you can see 90s for the next few days. And then as we head into Monday, Tuesday, highs in the low 80s. That's close to seasonable, if not just technically above average, but hopefully at least it'll feel a little bit better, even in the morning with lows in the 50s.
Robert, thank you. Well, new at 11, imagine some worker somewhere watching you on your own home security camera. That's